Hey guys, I hope you're all doing really well. Norway is a country that's probably most famed for all its magnificent landscapes, one of which is the wonderful fjords it has. It has so many fjords. Most of the fjords in Norway are sort of situated in the west of the country, sort of around Bergen and around those places. But there's also a fjord in Oslo called Oslofjord. And in this video, I want to explore that fjord and show you guys the best of it. Supposedly there's a tourist sort of cruise that takes you all around the fjord. Apparently it's a 2-hour sort of cruise that doesn't stop anywhere, just goes all the way around the fjord. It's about 360 krona, which is what, about £30. And from what I've read online, it's actually not that worth it. Apparently it's a very slow cruise, you don't actually get to see much. So what I've read online was that it's better to get one of the local cruises instead, which is a bit cheaper. It is also a bit slower, but it stops off at all the different islands on the fjord. So I'm gonna try and get on one of those and yeah, show you guys what the cruise has to offer. I purchased one of these tickets to go to the island of Harbour, which is just on the outskirts of Oslo. This ticket is valid for 24 hours and it cost me about 117 krona. The best thing about this ticket is that it's valid on all public transport. So once you're done with your sort of island experience, you can come back to Oslo and use this on public transport for the whole day. So it's really good. To buy tickets for the ferries, you've got to come to a place called Akersbjerg, which is also where all the sort of boats and ships and cruises from Oslo leave. And there's a ticket office here where you can purchase your tickets. You can also purchase tickets on the Reuters app as well. So we've just landed in Hovedøya. I think it's Hovedøya actually, now that I've looked at the spelling properly. It took us about sort of 10-15 minutes from Akersbjerg port. When I bought the tickets, I just asked what was the most popular island amongst the fjords, and I was told it was this one. It's quite small, it looks sort of picturesque. There's a lot of like woodland, which I'm walking through right now. There's also some monastery ruins, which I'm going to check out. I think they date back to the 11th century, at least that's what I was told. And there's also a beach, so let's check that out as well. Apparently this island used to be sort of a military base back in the day, but it's not really used for one anymore. We've arrived at the monastery ruins, which is literally like a 2-minute walk from where the boat sort of docks. As you can see, there isn't a whole lot left of the monastery. I mean, it was about 900 years, 1,000 years old. But yeah, I guess it's interesting to look at. Over there in the distance, sort of the orangey brown building you see is a cafe. It's where you can grab some food if you want. Though, like the rest of Oslo and Norway, the food is very expensive. So bear that in mind. And yeah, everything looks really nice. You okay there?
Yep.
So just made it up one of the sort of towers in the monastery, and from here you get a better idea of how the monastery looked. So you can see all the monastery over there. There's my sister there waving about, and there's the cabin I told you in the distance, which is essentially a cafe. So yeah, it's a nice little monastery, definitely worth checking out if you come to Hovedøya. Just come round to a sort of a little harbour slash marina in Hovedøya. You can see like all the boats here. It's also a bit of area around here to sort of chill with your family whenever you come down. I'm led to believe if you sort of walk in that sort of straightish direction, there's a beach you can sort of sit on and sort of relax by, but we don't have a lot of time today, so I'm not going to head up all that way. But yeah, nice views. It's very quiet compared to the city of Oslo, so if you're looking for a bit of peace and quiet and you want to break away from the city, then it's definitely worth visiting one of these islands on the Oslofjord. As a follow-up to what I was saying earlier about us not having a lot of time today, the ferry sort of goes amongst the fjords in that row, so it doesn't just go to Hovdoya and then come back. It goes to Hovdoya, then goes to a couple of other islands, and then comes back around in a loop before it heads back to Oslo. So because of that reason, the ferries only come once an hour, so you got to do a lot of planning and really got to be efficient with your time, because otherwise if you just miss your ferry, you could be waiting for a while before you get your next ferry. And the ferries only run during daylight hours, which in the summer is not too bad because there's a lot of daylight hours in Norway, but if you're here during the winter in Oslo, then it's only daylight for about 4 or 5 hours per day, so you've really got to be efficient and plan your trip ahead well. Oslo is also a popular cruise destination. There's loads of cruise ships out there at the moment. There's one right there, one to the left of it, third one over here, and there's a fourth one in the distance over there. So yeah, you can see Oslo is a popular cruise destination. Oslofjord actually feeds right into the North Sea, which is pretty handy. And you can also get from Akersbjerg, so where I got the ferry to the island of Hovdoya today, you can also get ferries and boats across to the other parts of Europe. So you can go to Copenhagen in Denmark, and you can also get to parts of Sweden and also the Faroe Islands. So definitely worth checking out if you're sort of planning Oslo as part of like a multi-day trip across many countries. So behind me you can see the ferry that's about to take me back from the island of Hovdoya all the way to the main island, well, to Oslo. And I guess that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully I've given you a flavour of things you can do in the Oslofjord and some of the islands that are here and what you can do on those islands. If you have enjoyed this video, make sure you check out the rest of the videos within my Norway series, and also be sure to subscribe and like this video as well. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing well, and I'll see you guys in the next one.